maybe just that one question of Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without. And if you'd want to go to Kingdom.
Very good. And how did the trip? It's really exciting initiation. So with this, we're looking at signs of Christmas. What do you think of first when you think of wouldn't be Christmas without?
I think of Christmas when you have children.
Well, that's because you had to fast from midnight until whenever you went to mass. So you wanted to go early so you could then have
Christmas
breakfast. Yeah. There's a reason why people went early.
Our Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I was actually thinking dinner. Like, I usually have
That's what we should ask.
That's good.
Songs, yeah.
We'll see. Maybe I'll be like, this is what this is all about.
Mine, I really couldn't think of anything, so he said family. Since I started dating Mary Gretchen, we always go with her.
On Christmas or I don't know. We haven't planned it. We've only been to one so far, so we're trying. I think we're gonna go to the 10:30 one next week or this week.
Yeah.
This Sunday we're gonna try to do 10:30 because noon was a little bit late. We went at but Christmas is a strange time for me because I didn't have Christmas until I was 15. So I in fact ruined Christmas for every child I met up until the time I was 15 when they were talking about Christmas. I had a funny. I was talking to my brother today who went through our religion's kind of crazy. And my mom used to tell a story about how good the relationship was by his response to this. He was about 5 and walking through the just the mall there where we live, and the shopping mall. Santa came over and came over and was being nice to him. Doing hello and asking what we wanted for Christmas. And my 5-year-old brother, we didn't have Christmas, and they looked down on it. His response to what you wanted for Christmas was, he said, "You are an abomination in the eyes of the Lord." Wow. That was his answer. Ooh, 5-year-old, 5 years old, and they told that story about how proud and how good of a Christian. So Christmas is a strange. And can you imagine? That's how we were brought up with things. So it took a long time to get used to it. And then when I started, I didn't really start doing Christmas until I had kids in my early 20s. When I actually started doing Christmas, I wanted to not have. I never had anything like that. So we were sure we always had some amazing Christmas. So that's always what I think of when we have. I just want them to be happy and joyful and have a great day that day. It's just something that I never ever had. Yeah.
She was down at the railroad riding the
So
train.
gifts? Is that what, how you make your
An
gifts?
old scheme.
Well,
That's where I worked with
we
them.
do, we do all the rituals, reading the regional stories, and
And she was just
we
standing
always
there
have
by the
people
local
playing all day
lady
and
crying.
have fun, games, and do, we almost always just stay at home, but
I
we
asked
always
her,
have activities.
what's the
Okay.
problem?
Family
All day,
games.
yeah.
Okay.
It has been so
And then
many
we usually,
years
at the end of the night, we're
since
all,
I smelled coal smoke.
the parents are all groggy, and they don't get figure out to sleep.
Growing up in a family
You'd, you'd relax at the end of the day and just kind of watch the
that
it's always about being together with family.
kind of, that's what
The joy of kids
sacraments
is
are intended to have
innocent in
for
an
us,
amazing
that
way.
these signs and symbols that we use of oil, water,
So what's another example of a sign? Wouldn't be 4th of July without
Fireworks,
to be that close to heart, have that kind of effect on
Wouldn't
us.
be-
As that smelling
wouldn't be a
coal
birthday
smoke.
without.
That some people, it's like,
Good night,
you
spring.
walk into a church and you smell the vague incense, the smell of the incense,
Yeah.
all kinds of memories back.
Especially the ones when you blow them out and they come back on.
Oh,
Uh-huh. They did that to my mom one year. She thought if she took them out of the cake, it would stay out. She told them.
she told him and then came back.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do it. It was my brother's family.
Well, that's like,
No, they were doing it.
if you,
Yeah, our family was always pretty young.
well, you can probably see it on the internet, but like, the Sistine Chapel, if you see a before and an after. And because
It wouldn't be Thanksgiving
from
without
the
turkey.
That's right.
incense and candle soot and just makes it so dull.
That's our Christmas dinner. Went and got that today.
And I saw it when I was
We
on
make the
gold.
same thing
I
every year.
haven't seen it. I've seen parts of it, pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah. It's marinated and it takes like 4 or 5 hours to cook and
They were in the process.
that I have to do Saturday. And I can slice it and then we just warm it up.
I always did lamb, lamb, or prime rib. It'll be a roast. But like a
Well,
lamb.
they don't have as many masses in it.
They like lamb
As they used to. Since the 1900s, there's electricity.
Yeah.
So
It's
before
really
that,
good.
they all had these candles for light.
My
There
dad
was
was-
celebrations in there, conclaves.
Singing at baptism, I was thinking, it wouldn't, I mean, that's, it wouldn't be baptism without the white cross.
I can't give you an answer.
I need to ask, Wednesday when we go I'll think of it after we leave.
But the stronger side
Maybe
is water.
the second one.
Wouldn't be baptism without water. And the stronger side, the more abundant the water. Not just the little thimbleful, but flowing water.
It's even better whenever the priest stands in the water.
So if we come back together, does anybody have anything that they want to share with the group? Any insights? I guess one that I shared with the group didn't really have to do with Christmas, but it was when I worked at the railroad. I worked in the yard mostly, and it was a tourist railroad that had all steam locomotives. And one summer day, there was this religious sister, and the only reason I knew that she was sister was that she had a veil on. Otherwise, she had a modified habit of a skirt and a blouse and then a veil. And she was just standing by the locomotive, just crying. You just see these tears, and she's sobbing. And so I asked her what was wrong. And she said nothing is wrong. It's just been so long since I smelled coal smoke that it reminded her of when she was a little girl and really happy times. And just that scent. And that's what I was telling the group here. That's what the sacraments are for us. That they're reminders, and the bread, the wine, the oil, the incense, which is more sacramental, we'll get into, the water at baptism, that all water should remind us of our baptism, that oil should remind us of healing and strength, and bread and wine of the Eucharist, and that they really touch us deeply in our hearts, like that smell of coal smoke did for her. So, does anybody else have anything that they would like to share?
Okay, so then we'll break, and so you have ice cream over there, if you'd like.
Which sacramentals can be many different things. They can be images, they can be necklaces, they can be the rosary, they can be pilgrimages, they can be blessings, and definition of sacramentals from the Catechism is that they are sacred signs which bear a certain resemblance to the sacraments, and by means of which spiritual effects are signified and obtained through the prayers of the Church.
Hey, Mark, do they have to be blessed to be sacramental?
I'm not sure. Most often, or a lot of times they are, but I think sometimes just because of their use for prayer, that would
Okay.
bring its own blessing
You're right.
and grace.
Okay, so what if you get this
I
beautiful
mean, if you buy a
card in the
crucifix
mail?
and you just hang it on your wall and you don't have it blessed, I don't know that doesn't.
But when you get these beautiful cards in the mail, it used to be, we couldn't throw them away because, you know, they might be holy cards. So it's a hard, decision sometimes to, what to do with these things.
You can take them to Blessings, and they have a little box where you can put things that you,
Oh, do they,
that,
to discard if you need to get rid of
that can be
something?
properly discarded.